Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nik Nur Najla from LG 2401A, and today in this reflection, I will relate the findings of the project on Grice's cooperative principles to my own experiences when conversing with other people. Through daily interactions, I realized that I sometimes violate or flout the maxims intentionally or unintentionally, depending on the situation. I will share 3 instances where this occurred, describe the reactions of the people involved, and explain my reasons for doing so. The first instance is involving flouting the maxim of quantity, which states that we should give as much information as needed, but not more than necessary. One time, a friend asked me a simple question, did you like the movie? And instead of answering briefly, I gave a long explanation about the plot, the acting, the cinematography, and even compare it to other movies. My friend eventually looked distracted and said, "Okay, I get it. You really thought about it." The reaction showed mild impatience and loss of interest. I flouted this maxim because I was excited and emotionally invested in the topic. I wanted to share my thoughts fully, even though the situation only required a short answer. This made me realize that overloading information can sometimes disrupt effective communication. The second instance involves violating the maxim of quality, which requires speakers to be truthful and not say what they believe to be false. When a classmate asked if I was free to help with the assignment, I violated this maxim to avoid conflict or guilt, in which I replied, "I'm really busy right now," even though I actually just wanted to rest. The classmate responded with understanding and said, "Oh, no problem, maybe next time," as I did not want to seem unhelpful or rude. This instance shows how people sometimes sacrifice truthfulness to maintain social harmony between friends and family. The third instance involves flouting the maxim of relevance or relation, which requires responses to be related to the topic. During a family discussion, I was asked about my future plans. Instead of answering directly, I replied with a joke and changed the topic. My family laughed, but then one of them said, "But seriously, what's your future plan?" Here, the reaction showed that they understood my implied meaning, that I was uncomfortable or unsure about the topic. I flouted the maxim intentionally to avoid pressure and to soften the seriousness of the conversation. This demonstrates how flouting a maxim can still be meaningful when the listener understands the implied message. In conclusion, the project helped me realize that conversational maxims are not always strictly followed in real-life communication. People often violate or flout them for reasons such as politeness, humor, emotional expression, or avoidance of discomfort. Reflecting on my own experiences made me more aware of how communication works beyond literal meaning and how context and intention play a major role in conversation. That's all from me.